Okay,
Love it.
let's get right into it.
Combo with 2 or 3 at a time.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna be looking at Booztio's clip right now.
Well,
So
let's
that's
do it
the
here.
focus of this game. Let's take this
Curious
first
to see
point,
what you
and then while
did
we're trying for the second point, let's just grind for all charge.
for the line for like following this
And
jump
save
in.
our ults.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna go in behind him.
Okay, so when you came in, you actually came straight to the left of the point. If you're facing like the point itself, you came to the left. What probably would have been good is to come to the right, because it's way easier to shoot when you're looking straight down. Plus, you have the cover to get behind this or to shoot over this if you see them coming back. If we're having a lot of trouble picking out the stragglers here, they're going to start coming back, and you put fire into them, and they have to focus on you and, like, you know, rethink their return to the fight here. And it's going to be harder to hit them over here, too, because they're going to be scrambling around. If you're directly above or above here, they're going to retreat, you know, one of two ways. They're either going to go this way or into the building, which if you're right here, you got sights into this hallway, sights into this doorway, and sights onto point, while they have to be looking, you know, if they're right here, they got to be looking this way. They got to be looking towards the door, because that's where they think we're coming from. So at that point, it'd be good to just kind of stay on that right side. But let's see what you do, just to be sure. Ooh, nice.
Can't move.
No, they're pretty well
There's a
screwed
lot of
already with
symmetric
this, though.
nonsense here on this side.
Yeah. So one thing that's good with Pharah, especially, what's best about her? I mean, if you look at their comp, I mean, what they have a soldier, so only a soldier can deal with you, which won't be a problem because Smurf is probably keeping a good eye on you. What I see a lot of Pharahs do that aren't used to playing her as much or don't know how to get like the most out of her, like say this is the front line right here, right? This is like your side, their side. A lot of Pharahs will stay just directly above your front line, which is all right. But the problem is when the enemy is fighting over here and they're fighting towards the point, you're gonna be in their field of view immediately. Like they're just gonna look up and see you. You're up here. Let's pretend that you're up there because you're not flying right now. But pretend you're up there. They don't have to look. They don't have to turn to see you. They don't have to turn to deal with you. That soldier can shoot a couple people on your side and then just immediately look up and start shooting at you if he knows he has cover. So it's good to either be on the sides or back of their front line, because that makes them have to have the decision to either focus on your teammates, which is leaving them vulnerable to you shooting down on them, or turn to you, which is leaving them vulnerable to your team shooting them right in the back. And then you're splitting up the team when you're doing that. Plus the good thing is here you have that archway to work with where you can just kind of dance on either side of that. You know, you're playing both sides, and if things get stanky, you know, just plant. Oh yeah, I was watching your King's Row footage, and I noticed you're not using your boost. I forget what it's called. It's I don't know. I forget. I'll just call it boost. But you're not using that nearly as much as you should. That's a huge resource for Pharah to get around, because that can be your lifeline, or get in for quick ults or get out of ults, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, so if you're up here, I would dance over this. If it starts getting heated or you start taking damage, just burst off of here, back into this back line on the other side of this building. So, you know, and so Smurf can heal you. And then if you need to, you just pop right back up with your left bumper there. Yeah, it's really just good to not play on the front line as Pharah.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, see, you're using your boost for, like,
They ought to have
she had already used her sleep, I think, so. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, like that. You have your boost. Did you have your boost when when that was happening?
They ought to have teleport.
I got turreted,
Yeah.
and then.
Okay, so you have your left bumper when this happens. There's no reason you should be right here. You should be immediately jumping over him and shooting on the other side of the shield. You should be up against like this wall over here. And even then, if you're all your cooldowns are gone, just sit in one of these windows and shoot down. Because Pharah's one of the Pharah's like only she's on top of Junkrat too for like amount of mobility that you can have around the battlefield and random mobility to really just like keep messing with the enemy team.
Thank you.
These traps.
Yeah, so even right now. So you saw all of us were on point, so we're gonna get it just fine. Pharah's is excellent for spam, and if you saw that coming, they have look at this, an Orisa shield right here. What's going on? What's going on right there? That's like that's like money for just jumping right over this thing, or just playing right behind it so you have a little bit of cover and just spam, you know. Or if somebody is behind this shield, I don't remember. You're looking right down on them, and they're focused on us. They're not focused on you up there.
All right, ult charge time.
Yeah, so you went under. There's no reason to go under. All right, so you're on front line right now.
No way I missed that hook.
Okay. Yeah, you're still front line.
Shit, I'm fucking stuck in here.
See what on Junkrat, I'm right here. I'm pushing into their sidelines because I saw their Orisa just plopped a shield down right there. You know, if I'm on their sidelines pressuring them, this is useless. That shield is garbage. So, and the good thing for Pharah is there's this building right here that has a roof like this. This is just a pyramid roof, kind of. It's a weird shape, but it's perfect for Pharah because you can just like peek right here. Here's a shitty Pharah. Wings. You can just peek over to this ledge and fire onto point. And when they start seeing you there, you just go around to this side and do the same on this side, and you can just keep rotating. And the good thing about this is you have quick access to health down here if Mercy's busy. And then if you have ult, you just snake all the way around and plop it right on them. And the thing with ult, get as high as you can, because people can hear your jets. You want to get into the stratosphere, like way up here, and then just drop. Like don't even use your boosters, don't use nothing, and then use it. Because an experienced soldier or an experienced McCree is going to be listening for the jets, because they're, yeah,
Oh,
you get PTSD from them.
That was ugly.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you're going to the left. Okay, this is real passive right here. Yeah, see, you're still front line right here. You should be over here. You should be over here. You should be behind them, just laying into them from corners that they're not covering, because Diva's covering everything on the front line here, and then Orisa's going to be back. She's going to pop a shield down. Front line is not where you want to be. You do good damage against shields as Pharah, but with that Diva constantly absorbing stuff and eating into mucks. Okay, so a Diva, every Diva that I've ever seen that's ever seen me on Pharah, first thing they want to do is dive you and just holding down defense matrix. Just don't even fire. If you see one coming after you, don't even fire. Just focus on evading for a little bit, taking as least damage as you can from their rockets there.
Don't forget that you can boop off her face if she keeps chasing you.
And Stabby says, don't forget that you can boop off her face if she starts chasing after you. Shitty Angel Pharah up there. She's gonna dive you, okay, which tears her away from the front line. She's gonna tear someone else from the front line, because they're gonna be, well, what's going on back over here? And you're effectively helping Mux right here. You're taking the heat off of them. Pharah's so good for taking heat off and distracting people.
Basically, just don't use any ults yet.
Yeah, let's
Okay, yeah, you're 77 for ult.
Yeah. Go ahead and just.
Yeah,
grind
you
it.
see that shield right there? It's perfect, because you going around to the side there, you can just hit just barely. So there's a shield there. You can just barely hit on the very inside of that. because they're just gonna be sitting in there thinking they're all pretty. And if there's so many in there that you can't hit them, that baby right there, blow them out for the rest of us. Mux can hammer them. I can bomb them. Even Stabby can shoot at them if you know, like she does when she goes tactical battle mercy.
I don't know where the shield generator is. I found it. It's in the healing room.
Okay, so someone just gave a call out. That thing is the healing room.
Shield gen down.
So okay, so it was Diva, so she had good burst damage against it. All right, so you got ult essentially. You should be getting way up high and behind.
No. Almost made it out.
Yeah, you're way too
Alright.
close. You're way too close front
We
line.
almost have all of
You're
our
taking way too much fire. That's the problem with
How do we,
Hold
how
him
does
up.
with
that
Pharah
ults.
is
I'll initiate off
you
my
take
ult.
too much heat from the front and
and then
yeah, you're just gone
maybe
because
you
they will
throw-
focus you.
Yeah.
You throw a bomb.
Initiate off my ult. We get onto the point. While like help keep everyone alive. and
Be
then
sure
you
to try to
guys
use
will
your
be
your
taking
boost
to try and
leaving-
kill people.
leaving spawn because by the time you get up here, you'll have
Yeah,
it
we
you'll
should
have
go
it
now.
back already.
Ready?
So just like
Let's
whip
go.
back, fire it, and then get out. It takes a little bit of practice. All right, nice. You are yeah, you're going to the right. Perfect.
Holy shit.
All right, nice. You didn't draw attention. I would have maybe gotten a little bit closer.
No way.
Ooh, yeah, the ult didn't. Yeah. I don't know how best to say that. Yeah, you already know that it wasn't worth it for that right there. See, you're behind. Now you're directly above. You're drifting back to
Yeah.
the front line.
Still got 5 minutes.
Yeah. So, okay. So you were retreating, but you didn't use this. You didn't use this. This will get you back so much faster. So, yeah. What you could have done there is just kind of hang behind them, even if you still had your ult, especially, and they don't know you're there. Just hide. Just hide because, and then tell everyone to move in and start moving in because they're gonna be focused. They're really hanging onto that Orisa shield. You just come in right behind them. You can just walk too. You don't even need to fly. Just walk and pop it right behind them, and you'll get a fatty ult on them. Yes, you're taking a lot of heat front line. You have so many options to you here. This whole left side and right side and behind that are so open. No one looks up here. I don't know why I drew an N in there. No one looks up here. The ceiling on this place is so ridiculously high that you can get up, that for a soldier to even just take the time to land the shots on you being that far away, being like a little speck. Meanwhile, you're firing down. He's losing damage on you the further you go out. Your rockets aren't, you're not going to have any damage fall off, you know? And you know where to hit. They're giving you a target with this shield. So it's good to just get behind them, especially on this map. There's so many routes.
Nice, David said.
Dragons.
Okay, so you're taking care of the turrets. That's good. But you can be up doing this.
Back in the middle.
Oh,
Yeah, you're hanging way low.
I don't know.
But you are doing a good job. You're making them, the ones that are seeing you, you're making them choose to go after you.
My bad.
They're not even noticing you, so I guess they're not even choosing. You built ult real fast there. There you go. All right, good. If anything, you're making them paranoid to look on that side, and then you just slip over to the other side. You know, like as quickly as you can, without them noticing. Okay, so you're kind of corner front line. Okay, yeah. So if you look there, if you saw that, Orisa just used her Fortify. Diva's been holding down Matrix like crazy. So no Matrix, no Fortify. She used her shield. Even if she does have it, your ult will tear through that so fast as long as you're not, on it and killing yourself. So these two are like primed for it. Plus there's a Mercy here that you might catch. Now, I don't know about the angle being directly above because you're putting yourself in their line of sight.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice. Mm,
Time to start throwing ults.
that's tough. Okay,
Sim's
good.
very
So
low.
Mux fuck it. Mux focus that. Why is that so hard to say? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, probably could have focused Orisa a little bit more there.
Let's get that first.
Or
Nice.
towards the end. Nice, nice backline. Good, good, good. Now just get right on their doors, man.
Nice job.
Yay.
Nice. That was good. Yeah, once everyone's off the point there,
Time left.
exactly that side,
It's
but be
nice.
like over the water, you know, because they're focused. I gotta get to point. I gotta get to point. They're gonna turn their back to it and they're gonna walk straight to point. They're gonna be easy predictions to hit their backs. Let's go ahead and skip forward a little bit. Going with the sim. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. See how it pays off for him. Okay. So are you going for the batch or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Same thing with these turrets. Like ground turrets are a little sketchy because they're so easy to hit. It's best to place them like as in as varied angles as possible, because if they're all together or all within easy hitting, you know, they don't have any aim assist, so you have to. Okay, nice. You're covering the flank. Yeah, just try and make them like as spread out as you can.
Nice.
When you have them in the same room like that. Except it seems like they're not even paying attention to them as much.
Loading.
Okay. All right, so you should just be spamming right now, spamming the choke, and everyone thinks you have to fully charge up the sim shot. You don't.
Alright,
You,
back to
like
point.
it's best to even because
Maybe.
if you keep charging it all the way,
Okay,
they
nice.
get used to that timing.
Back
Like,
to
oh, here's one coming. There's gonna be another one coming in the same interval, same interval. If you do a big one, two small, one medium, one big, one small, one medium, two small, like that, it's still doing damage. You're still building ult, but you're not relying on a single giant ass floating ball to hit. You know. Okay, what's this Pharah doing? Okay, so you had. Let's get back a little bit. Let's go back.
The Pharah made it
So
through
you
on
did
route.
pick the fight with the Pharah. So a couple things. If you're gonna do that, at least be charging up. Be charging up for it. Get this baby all wound up, and you have this shield. Do the same thing Winston does when he dives a Pharah. Bubble her. She's gonna hurt herself. You know, and it was perfect right here. Perfect. Just drop a shield right in front of her. So you're right there. Yeah, see that? You know, if the second you see her notice you, shield, whap, she hurts herself. And you know, at this point, it'd just be best to even just run away, because this is Pharmacy versus Sim is not a good matchup.
And she killed me.
Yeah, and especially being as vital as you are with that ult building,
Junkrat behind on me.
you need to protect yourself,
Junkrat and Moira.
because that's game changing.
I'm down.
Good point. Good
Oh,
point.
you are getting it though, because they aren't destroying your turrets for whatever reason.
Oof.
They really aren't destroying your
You have
turrets.
TP
That's
up?
nuts.
I'm putting it up.
Okay.
Okay, I forget where you put the TP for this.
There's gonna be a lot on the point.
Okay, not too bad. You could even put it like in this corner right here, protected by this door, just for a little bit closer. But that still works. I don't know if that was facing the wrong way, but in the end, it still works. It still does the job. All right, good shield. Be charging up, man. Like have your orb follow you in there.
Yeah.
All right,
Got
DJ
you
with
out of
the
mech.
fat
I'm down though.
fat nuke there. Oh yeah, this is when we barely held on to it. Yeah, just be sure to be charging up, because especially when you're running up on someone like that and they can't dodge it, just barrel stuff them with that floaty ball, dude.
The TP saved it.
All right, yeah, nice. Kind of hiding them in the bushes. Awesome. Looks like you're doing a good job of placing them in just like dickish
Huh?
dickish
Keep over the top
positions.
left.
It's perfect.
I've only got one charge left on.
Good haul.
Nice,
Moira
burning her.
behind, Moira behind.
I was gonna say, is that coming from behind us?
Okay, could have saved that shield. That was kind of a panic shield. Again, you should just be laying into the choke, because it's something they gotta watch for, because they can't block it unless they have a Genji or a Diva that is like focusing on that.
Okay.
There we go. Just
Probably
keep
fuck
charging,
her.
keep charging.
Pharah in the back. ×2 back here. ×3 back here. Oh shit.
Okay, your turrets are doing good
Pharah,
work.
Pharah,
They're in
Pharah.
good positions, so they're
there's a
not.
deep bomb on the point.
Oh, except there they all go.
I don't have res for it.
Yeah, I think that was just unlucky. Didn't have enough teammates to help you there. Plus, yeah, didn't help all the turrets got wiped out by the nuke.
Off the cliff, honestly.
Okay, swap into a soldier. Nice.
I'm like way behind them. They're like running up without me, like not even bothering.
Yeah, they do have that pharmacy.
You have a mercy floating past right by your head. I saw it in your camp. I was like,
At this point, there's not really too much you can do to her by yourself. You have to wait until they make some kind of mistake. Like, you can put shots into them, but it's not gonna do much. Okay, when they're pushing onto the point this hard, like, you just gotta get high ground, because soldier up close is, yeah, he's squishy. He's gonna get 8. Okay, you are getting rezzed, so you should just run straight back. Yeah,
uh-oh. Ooh.
nice.
Shit.
Good audio cues. It's like, where's that junk going?
Halting, we got problems.
Okay. Now I don't know if you saw that saw that land.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Let's see it
Shit.
happen.
Roadhog on
Halting
the
to
point
keep
is
it-
halting, we
keep
got
you up.
problems.
Where is it? Right there. Now are you gonna step right in that?
On the point.
Yep. Oh, you managed to do it.
Top right.
Ah, yeah. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. If junk is jump around like that, you gotta be watching, because so many people don't watch to see, like they assume it's a mine or something.
No.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Yeah, I thought that
That's
shit
bad
was
luck.
the whole area. I didn't pay attention.
Moira's gonna be.
Can't forget about him.
Yeah.
Because he leaves your field of vision. He's gonna be like fucking you up.
Yeah, and especially that junk popping in the air like that. If anything, that's more of a reason for you to go to the right over here, go up the stairs, and be up on this ledge, because you don't want to be,
Over on the left.
underneath the junk. Okay. This is kind of quiet right now.
Junk's
Good
up
call,
on
good
left
call.
again. Junk with mercy.
Okay. Looks like your tracking might need some work. You feel like really snappy with your aim. Oh.
Oh, shit, wrong button.
Was there a what was going on there? Was it on the other side? No, that was still on the inside of that shield.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, shit, wrong
It's
button.
unfortunate. Bad timing.
Yeah, that was just bad timing on that. I don't know what the hell this song is. What is this? Okay. It's just pretty quiet right now. There's not much to comment on.
Junkrat's coming left side again.
He keeps pushing that left side.
This one.
Ooh, that was good Helix rockets. That was good. Yeah, I would say just keep your high ground. That Pharah's gonna be firing at you on the high ground, but if you keep moving, she's not much you can do. Even if you can get up here when you need to, and then retreat back to the bridge when things get a little spicy up there.
Moira's poking. She went right. Moira's going
Just
right.
some kind of high ground is so important for soldier. Just so you can see what's going on, because up close your soldier's pretty garbage. You need that mid range. That was good. Okay, yeah, there especially. We have a Bastion who should be just laying fire into that hallway.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you just put your healing down. You gotta be watching for your buddy Bastion there. Because if you look, okay, shield's gonna break, obviously, but Mux is over here. When Mux places that again, he's probably not gonna place it in that same spot. He's probably gonna put it a little bit further back there, and Bastion's gonna be left high and dry to a diva and a hog. and whoever else is over here, which he might be able to like scare him off a little bit at first, but they're, yeah, see, he's already half, and you're planting this spicy soda down right now when you have 2 HP gone. Plop that bitch down, get the healing on him, get your ult, and also help him with this over here, and then first of all, get high ground first before you pop your ult.
Right. I'm down. I've got all when I come back. If we can hold.
I'm curious as to what your aim setup is, because you're real snappy. Like you're not following. Your tracking isn't smooth. You're like whipping to either side with your shots.
Like it might be too high.
Yeah. It might be too high, or maybe your window is too low for your aim assist window. Okay, good call. Get up high. At this point, let's see what you do. Okay, this is good. That was gonna say is you want to play this left side. You don't want to be directly behind, because the front line is right there. But you want to be on the side of it. Especially when you have all this, you have bongos going. You want to play from the side. Okay, I don't know about dropping down like that. Ooh, you're playing up real high. There you go. Yeah, you're getting back. All right, nice. Watching for the flanks.
Oh my god.
That's how he died so fast. I was like, why did that Zen die so fast? It's because he took a Helix rocket to the face before he went in.
Fair right. Fair above.
Okay. I would say keep your high ground, but at this point, it's pretty obvious that we won. Yeah, so that was pretty good. So things to keep in mind. See how good my handwriting is. So keep in mind where the front line is and what your role in it is. Like soldier can be front line, but you want to be upper front line. Like Pharah, you want to be behind and to the sides, but make sure you have cover and have an escape. First of all, you know, use that boost. Use that boost to get in and out. Because also as Pharah, if you have a good mercy like Stabby, you're like a lifeline to her. You know, your last resort, or you're her mobility. You're her entire. You're Lucio's song for her. You know.
My tip
Yeah.
is basically to not
Stabby's giving a tip.
not think of Farah's boost ability, or not her boost, but her whatever it's called, the thing that boosts people.
Yeah.
Don't think of that just as an offensive thing to use on enemies.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
just
Well,
anything.
yeah. That's what I mentioned earlier. Is you can't look at it
Use it
as
for yourself.
it's not Lucio's boop. Imagine if Lucio's boop could move him, you know, across the map.
It's like an actual ability thing.
You'd be using it a lot more for that than you would for booping people. Yeah. So
Use it for
front line
yourself,
for sure.
for booping.
We need to look at your aim settings because those were like real slippery. You had the Pharah in your sights, and you would just swap to either side of her and land only like maybe a couple shots, but you weren't being consistent at all. So I would say that would be something to look at. You did land some good helix rockets, which I would say was because you got your flicks pretty good, but Soldier is definitely not a flick hero.
I think that could be a fun thing for you to do. Since
What?
you're the one that kind of knows how to mess with aim settings the most.
Yeah.
You can, like, scrim with people and get their aim settings, like, figured out.
I'm not editing this, by the way, so all this is going in whenever you're talking to me.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to think what else. No, I think that was pretty good. I think there's some things to improve on, but for the most part, I think you have a good base knowledge of both heroes, and you have good placement with your sim. But I think it's just bad luck for it. I think they're a little too divey on you. Cool. Alrighty. Well, guess I'll see you in the next one.
I see him.
Whatever.
what?
I don't know.
That